Almost all iconic superheroes have weapons that define their image. Batman, his utility belt. Aquaman, his trident. Wonder Woman, her lasso. But she also has a shield and a sword. But those weapons came a bit later. When did Wonder Woman get her shield and her sword? Let's go back through her history and find out. Way back in the beginning, in 1942, Wonder Woman had her lasso. She would use it to make people obey her. She could make you stand on your head or do whatever she wanted. Later, it became known as the Lasso of Truth. Here she is wielding it in issue number 1. In the 1975 TV show, she also had the lasso. She had the tiara, and she had the bracelets of submission. They could absorb impact of bullets. The Amazon women were bound by chains from the bracelets. And as a cautionary reminder, they wore the bracelets so that they would never be dominated again. Wonder Woman has yielded a sword at many adventures. Here on a contest to prove that she can leave Paradise Island. And later, in a gladiatory event, she also used a sword. In a famous issue 204, she was in a sword competition in an arena against her sister, Nubia. And some comic issues had her portrayed with a sword on the cover. But that's not what we're talking about. We want to know, when did the sword and shield actually become a regular weapon in her arsenal? And for that, we have to go to the DC event, Crisis on Infinite Earths. After that event in 1987, Wonder Woman was rebooted by George Perez. And he gave her a whole new host of weapons in her arsenal. Armor, an axe, a spear, and a terrific shield. Here she is with the shield, the spears, a helmet by her side. And here she is with the leather skirt, the armor, the shield, and a spear. But we're not there yet. She still doesn't have the sword and the shield combined, using them simultaneously. We really have to say that that actually happened in 1996 in the 4-issue miniseries Kingdom Come by Mark Waid and Alex Ross. Particularly here in issue number 3, Wonder Woman wore her Golden Eagle armor. And she had a shield, and she had a sword. Now the Godkiller sword was so powerful that it could even cut the skin of Superman. And when he handles it in this issue, he actually cuts himself. This miniseries was wildly popular, and then it spread over into continuity, and all the adventures afterwards of Wonder Woman would show her with a shield and a sword. Now in 2011, DC rebooted again, the New 52. And Wonder Woman here, in issue number 1 by Azzarello, has the sword and the shield in her arsenal. As you can see in this photo here, as she opens up her cabinet, it's part of her regular weaponry. In this great issue here in the New 52, number 36, we see her shield, her sword, and her lasso. Now, when Warner Brothers made the movie in 2017, they loved this look. And they incorporated all of these elements into the movie. The sword, the lasso, the armor, the shield. In the newer movie, the actor and the director felt that the sword and the shield was too aggressive and too masculine, so they removed it. She will have the Golden Eagle armor from Kingdom Come, but no sword and shield. That will be removed. Now, the comics will continue with the evolution of Wonder Woman's weapons arsenal. She will still have the sword and shield. And in the current run of DC Rebirth, Wonder Woman still has the sword and shield.